Hey, what's up, guys? How you doing? It's me, Mr. 4K Upscaler. So, finally, I got my packages, and the reason I'm doing this because I'm on a mission now to collect every single 3D Blu-ray movies. I still believe in 3D. I still believe that 3D can exist, just like James Cameron said, it can exist in a virtual reality format. And the best way to experience 3D, it's in virtual reality. As you can see, I got Avatar, Titanic, Star Trek Into Darkness. I also got the Star Trek Beyond, which is behind it, Prometheus, Civil War, Man of Steel, The Avengers, Infinity War, Transformers, Age of Extinction, and these are just some. And Titanic, obviously, there it is right there. Now, what you're going to need is you're going to need this thing right here. This is a ultra slim portable UHD Blu-ray writer. You can only get this through Amazon, meaning you cannot walk into a store and get one. These are very rare to find, and the reason I suggested that you guys get this one, I will leave a link down below on this Blu-ray player so you can click on it and order it. The reason this is a great player, it's because it supports everything. It supports your 4K UHD Blu-ray, it supports 3D, it supports rewritable Blu-ray discs. So if you burn a Blu-ray disc, you can watch it on it, or you can burn the disc and put whatever you want to put on there. It does everything, and it's portable. You can take it with you, put it on your laptop when you travel somewhere, and you're good to go. Okay, and it's definitely worth it in my opinion. Now, this right here is the Oculus Rift S. Now, you don't have to use Oculus Rift S. I'm just using Oculus Rift S as the one example because it's convenient. You only need USB 3.0 and mini display port to display port on your laptop, and you're good to go. All right. This is all portable, and this is what this whole thing is. It's about the experience. I believe in physical media. I always said it, and I keep saying it, and I'll keep saying it forever. I am not comfortable having my stuff on the cloud. It's cool, it's nice, you take it with you on your phone, but what if you don't have the internet connection? What if their servers are down? With this, you are guaranteed that you'll be able to watch this no matter where you are. As long as you have the electricity, as long as you have the batteries or whatever, some sort of energy, you'll be able to watch this. That's the beauty of physical media, and I strongly believe in physical media, and I think this new release of Alita Battle Angel, which was also shot with 2 cameras, thanks to the crew from James Cameron, crew that was working on the Avatar. They helped Robert Rodriguez with 2 cameras, so that way you can have the best possible side-by-side stereoscopic 3D, and this 3D will look really amazing on VR. If you have the Valve, that new Steam Valve Index with that ridiculous resolution, I guarantee you're going to appreciate that movie in 3D. Same thing goes for all the other 3D movies that are coming out. I already pre-ordered the end game. So, but let me show you what I got here really quick since we're doing this, and I'm gonna do the whole setup process and everything. Okay, what you see right here, this is the Avatar Titanic. It comes packed in, as you can see it. Now, this is the region. This is the free region. So it is a UK, but it's a free region, meaning it will work here in the United States as well. Okay. So that's the Avatar right there, and Titanic in 3D. Here we got the Star Trek Into Darkness Blu-ray 3D, and here we got Star Trek Beyond in 3D. And then here we have Prometheus. These are all great movies. These are just not like some, half-assed movies. These are all great movies in 3D. We got Prometheus here, 4-disc, including Blu-ray 3D. And then here we got Gravity 3D, which is also a great movie. I'm only collecting a really, really good 3Ds. I'm not going to collect something that's kind of like, here and there, converted. Then here we got Civil War. It's also region free. This is the UK version, Blu-ray 3D. There it is, right there, as you can see it. And then here we got Man of Steel. I was gonna get the Top Gun, but Top Gun has been sold out. But I honestly don't think Top Gun's gonna look that good because it's an old movie and conversion's not gonna be like, anything that's gonna wow you. Man of Steel looks great in 3D. I've seen it. Looks great. Definitely highly recommend it. Batman v Superman also looks great as well. This is the Avengers Infinity War in 3D. This is region free. And I'm so glad that I got this because I really want to own this. And I also want to own the Endgame. And I already got the Civil War. The only thing left to do is to get the all the Captain Americas. And that's that. This is Transformers Age of Extinction in IMAX 3D. Now, the reason I chose this one, because this one was also improvised with James Cameron a little bit, with Michael Bay. He helped them out, like told them what type of cameras to use. They used the IMAX 3D cameras, stereoscopic 2 cameras. And this one here looks really, really great in 3D. I already seen it in 3D. The Last Night, it's okay. It's more like a conversion. This was shot with 3D IMAX cameras. And this looks as good as the Avatar or the Alita Battle Angel. So I want to say a couple of things. Guys, there's a huge difference between conversion and then with something that's filmed with 3D cameras, like real 3D cameras. So especially with the IMAX 3D cameras. So the bottom line here is the movies that were shot with 3D cameras will look always better and will have a better 3D effect. Movies that are converted to 3D, it depends on how they were converted. It depends on how much work and effort it was put into it. Titanic, James Cameron put a lot of effort into that movie to make it look great. So it really depends on how much effort they put into that conversion. J.J. Abrams did a great job with the Star Wars The Force Awakens because he wanted to make sure that the conversion was done well. All right, so let's move on, shall we, to the main event. All right, so this is the main event, Ultra HD Blu-ray. Let's go ahead. Let's unbox it, shall we? So there it is. I already unboxed it. It's nothing special. It's just, it's a very long. This is actually pretty big, though. I thought it was going to be smaller, but it's actually, it's size of a Nintendo Switch, actually. It's fairly big. And it's very light. There's the button to open it. It's the packaging comes in with this media suite right over here, or a suite that comes with a power DVD 19, so you can go ahead and watch your 4K Ultra HD and your Blu-ray 3D movies, which is something that I recommend you guys use. And it also comes with this USB cable, 3.0 USB cable to be plugged into your back of your computer, and that's it. It's very simple. There's really nothing too much here to look into it. So, but without any further ado, let's go ahead, let's plug it in, let's see how it works, and let me walk you through this, shall we? Oh yeah, let me show you the back of it. I totally forgot. Let me show you the back of it. There it is. Like you see the back of it, it's like just a USB-C. There it is right there, and has some feet in the back, and that's all she wrote. That's it. But it's actually pretty big, though. It's not small. I thought it was going to be small, but it's actually pretty big. All right, very important before we continue. It supports 2 USB 3.0s. So this cable gets split into 2. So that shows me that this Blu-ray player is going to be taking a lot of power. So, interesting. Interesting. Let's see. All right, so I have connected it. Let's see what happens. All right, it works. Make sure to use this disc, this media suite for UHD Blu-ray. That's by Cyberlink. And of course, put it inside the player, the LG player. Put the disc inside, close it, and that's it. Here goes nothing. It got it. It got it there. Make sure you go to your file menu and click on the BDRE drive under E. Click on it to install this software and launch the application. Click yes, acknowledge it. So the next step is for you to install it. Click install. I hope you guys know how to install. Click on it. And listen to the pretty cool sound that it makes when it's loading. I don't know if you guys can hear it or not. Can you hear it? It's like a printer. Listen to that noise it makes. But it's not like loud. It's very, very light sound. Now, once you finish that, computer is gonna reboot itself after you finish the installation. So you have to wait for the system to reboot itself, restart itself, and then that's it. You're good to go. And once you're done, that's it. You click on the Power DVD 14, which is right over here. You click on it, and there you go. There's your Power DVD 14. It supports the 4K and it supports the 3D. Here's the 3D effect you can use. You can click on it. You can enable it. The 3D is enabled. Let's look at the settings. You can look at the 3D display. You can choose how you want it. Left eye image first, right eye image first. So, but here's the thing, you don't have to necessarily use this. See, this is just gonna play it for you. What's gonna happen is when we play a 3D movie, like let's say Avatar, we'll put the Avatar in. What's gonna happen is we're gonna use another software while we're playing this. We're gonna use another software that's gonna help us convert this to left and right side by side. So let me show you how to do that. Okay, let's just put in the disc and let's try it out. So there's my Avatar 3D. We're gonna go ahead, we're gonna put it in, and then we're gonna go ahead and synchronize side by side. Okay, the disc, it's there, all looks good. DHX certified 3D, cool. You see, actually, it's right here. You just click side-by-side format. That's it. Just click side-by-side format. All you gotta go to the source format and click side-by-side. And then all you have to do is put on your VR headset, use the big screen VR software app that's free, and you are good to go, brother. That's it. It's really that simple. That's all you have to do. And this will work. This will work. Now, I cannot show you side by side. I cannot show you 3D through the camera because you got to put on a VR headset to see it. But remember, all you need is big screen app. You can download it through Windows Store, or you can download it through Oculus Store. It is free. It's not something you have to pay for. And all you have to do is select side-by-side SBS under the monitor settings on big screen app, and you're good to go. All right, the disc, it's loading, it's flying, it's loading, it's loading the Blu-ray. There it is. This is region free. Make sure that it's a region free. Don't worry, we will be able to enable it. Don't worry about it. We'll enable it side by side. Yes, 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 yes. Let's go through this. Please put on your 3D glasses and put them on now. We're not going to put on our 3D glasses. All right, so there's the avatar. Man, it looks pretty darn good for on this monitor, man. But anyway, let's go ahead. Let's go side by side. Choose that option. So now the only thing left for you to do is go to the big screen. VR, you can choose my room, and from there you can choose a monitor, and from the monitor you can choose between 2D or 3D SBS. 3D SBS, it's side by side. Okay, so choose the side by side option and you're good to go. That's it. And the rest is history. Now, I cannot show you 3D through virtual reality because you cannot see it. But if you have a big screen VR, it's free if you download it, and you have Oculus Rift S or Samsung Odyssey or Steam, Valve, Index, whichever one you have, this will work. Or you can just simply use your PlayStation 3. You know, but the problem with the PlayStation 3 is you have to be tethered to that console. This, you know, it's portable. You can take it with you with a laptop. So, you know, it has more options, more features. You can watch 4K. All right. But yeah, you can watch it on your PlayStation VR and it looks pretty darn good. So I hope that this helps you guys out. If you have any questions about this, if you are having difficult time trying to figure this out, please do let me know down below in the comment sections, and I'm gonna do my best to try to, you know, answer any questions that you might have, and I'll try to do my best to answer it and explain everything to you in detail. All right, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like I said, I'm getting back into 3D. I think 3D is back, and it's back on the VR, and it looks the best in the VR. You have to try it to see what I'm talking about. Not only do you see a big giant screen like in a movie theater, but you're getting that same movie theater 3D experience, man. You have to experience this in order to understand what I'm talking about. Okay? You have to experience it. You have to buy a VR headset. You have to buy all this equipment. That is the only way. Okay? But other than that, if you have any questions, let me know down on the comment section below, and I'll do my best to answer. All right? Now, this software is free. Big Screen VR, as a matter of fact, they are going to be playing bunch of 3D movies in the future, where you're going to be able to... they have 3D trailers. They got some channels right now, but you'll be able to actually purchase and watch 3D movies as they get released in the movie theater. So Big Screen VR is a pretty interesting concept. I hope that they continue and they become successful, because I think the 3D, it's best experience in VR. It's not on TV. It's on your virtual reality headset. And everyone whom I met, whom I spoke to, said the same thing. Everyone who has experienced virtual reality 3D, they told me the same thing. The 3D, it's the best in virtual reality. But it's also going to depend on what type of virtual reality headset do you have. If you have a high resolution virtual reality headset and you got a beefy PC, then the experience is going to be that much better, sharper, cleaner, and more enjoyable. On top of that, you can also use Dolby Atmos app to listen to Dolby Atmos surround sound. So this is pretty cool, in my opinion. So anyway, like I said, let me know down below if you have any questions. If this is confusing, let me know, and I'll do my best to answer it. And other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm just trying to bring you some information here to let you know what's available out there, and I hope you guys appreciate it. Other than that, have a good one, guys. Take care. I'll see you soon. Cheers.